This is the TECPRO Liteflex, which is one of the most useful lights on the market for the single camera person or anyone who needs portable lighting. Here's what's so great about this light. High output with excellent color rendition. Incredibly light and portable. Dimmable. Runs on Sony BPU batteries. Bicolor. Daylight or tungsten at the flick of a switch, runs for a very long time, can be easily angled down, many lights do not do this, can be bent to the appropriate shape which you need. You can effectively create a tube of light. I had the opportunity to test this light recently on location. I decided to take stills of the light in action to show, 1, how the light works, and 2, the results which can be achieved. I found the TECPRO Liteflex to be incredibly useful and powerful enough to use both inside and outside. You need to be careful not to overlight the subject. If you give too much power, the result may not look natural. However, when used well, extremely pleasing results can be achieved. Overall, this is an incredibly useful light which I will bring with me in situations where I need light available at a moment's notice and know that this will quickly and easily do the job. It's easy to use on a stand or handheld. So those were my impressions of using a single Liteflex on location. One of the points I demonstrated is that the Liteflex are good for producing continuous light suitable for photographic work. Flash photography can be difficult to control and very difficult to achieve subtle results. These lights give you the control. In this way, it is clear that the Liteflex can be used for video or for still work. The usefulness, portability, and power which this light provides makes it a winner, and the price is incredibly affordable. So those were my impressions when I first used the Liteflex. All those stills were taken several months ago, and I've been able to learn a lot more about using the Liteflex since. Now, I use this for video. I'm not a photographer. My area of specialty is video. And I put together this bag which holds 2 Liteflexes, battery, and 2 mini light stands. So basically, in a small portable case, I can take this anywhere. And as I said, 1 Liteflex, stands, adapter for the stand to actually make it higher, 2nd stand, batteries, and my next Liteflex. So 2 Liteflexes, I can be on location and I can do some really nice work. So let's show you how I use the 2 lights together. So it's a simple matter of just taking 2 Liteflex units, putting them on stands, setting them up, positioning your talent in front of the camera and lighting it. And as you can see, this is the result of 2 Liteflexes, and it looks to me like it's set up in a studio. What you're watching now is just 2 Liteflex at work, battery powered, and you can see the result against a black background. Very effective for basically something that's taken minutes to set up. Now there's a fantastic addition to working with the Liteflex, which is you can put a softbox on it made by TECPRO. Now they make 2 softboxes which work great on these lights, a 50 by 50 and a 60 by 60. These softboxes extend a considerable distance from the light source, creating a perfectly even and beautiful soft light. Okay, you can see our model Flavio here, And I put the softbox on, and to be honest, it's made a big difference. We've got one light naked, we've got one light with the softbox, and that's a beautiful result. So I personally think looks like it's set up in any studio in the world, and it looks really good. We could give it a bit of backlighting to give it a bit more dimension, but from my point of view, that's really nice. And we'll do one more, and that's again with the softbox on Josh, and to me that is just beautiful. I'm very impressed with that. So that is one light flex with the softbox, and to me, just look at that. Okay, I know I'm getting a bit excited here, but I can see gentle results. I can see, to me, what looks really good in a situation where all you're doing is turning on a light and pointing it. Okay, you're positioning it, you're deciding the framing, you're making a lot of decisions, but in the production world, what I've done is pretty simple. Josh, jump back in, please. Personally, I think that stands up to lots of the stuff I see on television and all sorts of videos. It just goes to show that a few simple techniques go a very long way. And this is probably as simple as you're going to get. Now, one of the things I really do like about the Liteflex is that you can shape it according to what you need. So that's with the light coming in from the side, and take it away. So as you can see, quite a nice result. Coming in from the side, take it off, Josh, and you can see what a difference that actually makes, and I'm impressed. So, two lights at work, soft light on the front, backlight on the back. It's an interesting result. It's not necessarily suitable for everything. I've been able to position that light, and then by bending it, you see the result. And if that's still, you know, a lot more than you want, then just dim it down, and not too bad. I'm happy with that. I've got a result. Okay, one more time, let's swap it over for the other model. Flavio, jump back in. Fantastic. Now, if I crank that light up a bit, see, Josh had more hair, so it's not showing on Flavio, but if I turn up the light, we get more of a result. Okay, let's see how that looks. Just a bit of a rim around him. I'm happy with that. And if you attach the grid, then you've got the means to actually direct the light, because the problem with soft light is it tends to go everywhere. So the grid helps to direct the light in the location where you want it to be, which is perfect for shooting against black as I'm doing now, because it stops the light from going onto the background. So we can see a very different background now. I've just changed the background to grey, and we've got Josh positioned nicely, and just one light on him, which is the Liteflex with the softbox, and I'm sure you can see what a beautiful, gentle result that's got on Josh's face. I actually quite like that. If I bring the other light back around, softbox on one side, and we got naked light on the other side, and that just fills it in nicely. And then if I really want to go for something totally different, I can take a Dedo hard light, this is a DLED 3, and just put something behind Josh, and look at the difference in result now. Now, okay, I'm extending to something beyond two Liteflex lights, and this is really a piece about the Liteflex, but at the same time, everything happening in this scene is the Liteflex except for that background. And what I've done, if I just bring it wider, is you can see I've just put some light behind Josh, which is blue, and in a tighter shot, personally, I think that actually works quite well. And the advantage to using the grey is that when you do put a bit of light behind it, it shows up really well. So let's just change that to another colour, perhaps red or something, and you will see what we get. Okay, take off the colour. In fact, if I wanted to, I could do something like that, dim it down, and we have yet another sort of result, which I think is quite nice. I mean, it really is whatever you want to do. And once again, if I just hold some red gel there, but then it is the result, and you see how quick and easy it is to do. Okay, once again, what we're seeing now is the one single Liteflex doing all the work for Flavio with the softbox. And put my blue gel back in front of the hard light, and we have quite a nice result. Very simple, one Liteflex with the softbox and one Dedo hard light, which is a DLED 3 on the background. And then if I put the other Liteflex in, then you can see he's well lit. Works for me. One more colour. What else have I got in the bag? Try the green. There we go. You get the idea. Very simple. And of course we can position the light to one side. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Take that other DLED 3 around here. Turn it on. And we've got a nice blend from green on one side to blue on the other. But it's interesting just to demo and see what can be done and how easy it is to do. But the bottom line is, a little bit of knowledge goes a long way, so that's the whole purpose of this video. Enjoy your lighting journey. And in my opinion, if you've got two Liteflex units and two softboxes, you're really set for some beautiful work. If you need to be ultra portable, just get out there and use the lights as they are. So for me, my ideal light setup is two Liteflex and 2 or 3 of the hard lights, which lets me put light onto the background, lets me put perhaps a hard light onto the subject to light their hair, backlight them, and it just gives you the means to do a lot more, because a soft light is very different to a hard light, and most lighting, effective lighting, is a combination of hard light and soft light. So you combine the Liteflex with a hard light like the DLED 3 and you are set to do class lighting, which is portable, battery powered, mains powered, on location or in the studio. It doesn't get much better than that.